How are you all doing today? I hope you are having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by at Fab Trends by Miya. Yes, I'm Miya. Thank you for joining me. So if you've never been before, I do fragrance reviews, unboxing and some things beauty related. So if you're into that sort of content, stay tuned. Yes, do stick around and don't forget to like and subscribe. Yes, if you're not subscribed, you're watching this, hit that button and also hit the bell for notifications, all notifications, so that every time I post a video, you're one of the first people to know about it. And today's video, as you can see from the title, it's all about Alghabra Parfums. Back again with another review from Alghabra Perfumes, and these fragrances, if you watched my previous review, they were sent to me by Mr. Cologne 76. I want to give away, so they are 10ml samples, travel sets, so it's a 10ml bottle, and this is City of Jasmine. Yes, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to talk about City of Jasmine. So on initial spray, let's just spray, and they've got actually a good spray on them as well. Oh, look at that. I shouldn't waste it, it's only 10ml. I feel like I'm just gonna, I don't want to finish it because I don't have bottles, so I'm like, be gentle with those sprays, you know what I mean? This should see me through to summer. Anyway, on initial spray, this fragrance is very citrusy, but today I thought citrus and I thought to myself lemons, so I went ahead and looked up on their website to see what their notes were, because I was so sure there's some lemons in this. And you know what, this fragrance again is one of those scent memories. It did give me a scent memory and it took me back to my childhood. I remember being young and trying to make a lemonade, and I just remember grating the lemons on, you know, grating lemons, and you know that lemon zest, that's what I could smell, and I was like, oh, it's very zesty, citrusy at the opening. I looked up the notes, and the listed notes are apple, some fruity notes, there's leather, and then you've got in the middle notes there's jasmine and rose, and in the base you've got musk and vanilla. But do you know what, I was like, there's definitely citrus notes in this. I don't know if the apple was an accord made in the lab. Maybe that's where the citrusness came from, because the lemons or any citrus fruits are not listed. But oh my gosh, if you spray this, I'm not kidding, this is so citrusy. Like richly, the opening is very much citrusy, and then you've got some leather. But you know what, if you had leather and thought I don't like leather, do not be put off, because the leather in this, it's very terrible. It's very terrible, and even myself, I've said I'm not really massive on leather and stuff like that, but the more leather fragrances I smell, I realize, and I think maybe it's not so prominent like in your face, because it's very wearable, and because it's blended with the citrusy, the leather is almost not subtle. It's there, but it's not in your face leather, if that makes sense. It's there but not in your face. It's something that's likable. It's not putting me off. Anyway, moving along, as the fragrance progresses, richer you get in the base. In the middle notes, when it gets to the middle notes, as it dries down, the middle notes, it's richly, the citrusness is toned down, and then you do get the leather is still there. And for me, the leather richly did stay throughout, like it was constantly there, it's constantly there. And then you do get as well, the rose does come in, and if I'm being honest, the rose in this is not very pronounced. It does come forward, but ever so slightly, like just a hint. Exactly, I only get a hint of rose, not that much rose, and the jasmine is there, and in the dry down you richly get jasmine, you get a bit of vanilla, and again the vanilla, if you are expecting this fragrance to be gourmand because you've seen vanilla, it's nothing like that. Like richly the vanilla, again, it's on the subtle side, it's not a lot of it. There is vanilla, but ever so slightly, not much. So richly in the dry down, what you do get, I'm wearing it on this arm because I wore it earlier. So richly what I'm getting now is the jasmine, but it's so nice. You get the jasmine and you do get the musks and a bit of the leather. Again, the leather does stay on like throughout the fragrance. The citruses are more toned down at this point, like slightly there, but not as pronounced as they were in the beginning, because richly in the beginning the citrus, it's a blast of citruses. Anyway, so in the base, in the dry down, what you get is the lovely, and it is lovely, like really it's a lovely fragrance. It is a lovely fresh citrusy fragrance. You do get musks. Oh, it's so nice. Bit of musks, and then you've got obviously the leather slightly and the jasmine, and they are blended nicely together. At this point, none of the three notes that are prominent at the base are like so in your face. They are more just blended together nicely, where you can, you know what I mean, like you can smell the jasmine. You can smell the jasmine, but then you can still smell the leather. They are so nicely blended together and just form a beautiful composition. And this fragrance, for me, I would say anyone can wear this fragrance. Yes, it is unisex, and I feel like this is a fragrance that you can wear dressed up or dressed down, and as well you can wear it any time of the day, at the office, especially in the autumn, in spring, in summer, I think even winter, because for me, I've been wearing it, it's winter now almost, you know, so I think you could get away even with that. But I think in the hotter weather, this the citruses, that it's gonna be amazing. And if you like fragrances such as maybe Chanel number 5, maybe Guerlain Samsara, you like Aventus, because this has got that Aventus vibe to it. This fragrance, in as much as it is a citrus fragrance, it is a bold fragrance, I would say. It is bold, it's not like shy. So this fragrance was inspired by the summertime in Damascus. Yes, like I said before, all the fragrances in this line, the 5 fragrances, the first 5 fragrances from Alghabra Perfumes were inspired by the city of Damascus. So all the ones you've got some that's about summer, some that is about springtime, and this one is about summertime. And again, this is a floral hoodie musk, and the concentration, this is extrait de parfum concentration, so we expect good performance from this. And OMG, projection, sillage, performance, it's all going on. Like for a citrusy fragrance, for a fresh fragrance, this is quite impressive, because I did get a good 10 hours plus, and really a good 10 hours plus, and it's still there. And obviously, like I said, for a freshie, you don't expect that much longevity, but this one does last. Like it's gonna last you all day at the office. And this fragrance was released last year, and the name behind the fragrance is Meltam Akdag. I don't know, I hope I'm pronouncing that. If I'm not, my sincere apologies. I'll write it up here somewhere. Anyway, so as I said, a unisex fragrance that's gorgeous, perfect for summer, springtime, autumn. You could even get away with wearing it throughout the year. And so far, I must say, this fragrance and the one I spoke about earlier, Poem of Damas, oh my gosh, they are like, I need full bottles. And it is, I would say, it's a safe fragrance to blind buy as well. But like I always say, don't take my word for it, always sample, because As you know, fragrances are very subjective, so what works for you might not work for me, what works for me might not work for you, vice versa. So always sample before purchase. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. Take care. I shall see you in the next one, and keep smelling good. Bye.